I do not care, and nor should you. For too long, our language has been policed and censored. Decent men and women have been forced into silence. I say no more.
Taking went to Eton as a qualification to run the country. I mean, now.
Rupert Lowe's recent speech has set the UK's political scene on fire, and it's easy to see why. In a time when most politicians talk in circles, Lowe cut through the noise and spoke the hard truth. He didn't just highlight the issues, he exposed the real reasons behind the UK's decline. According to him, this downfall isn't accidental. It's the result of years of mismanagement, with key political figures like Kier Starmer playing a central role.
Deportations of foreign nationals who have come to our country and committed serious crimes against the British people. Deportations of those arriving in our country illegally. Send a message: if you come here without permission, you will not stay under any circumstance. Two words: detain, deport. Deportations of those living in our country illegally. Recent estimates stated that up to 1 in 12 individuals living in our capital city are illegal migrants.
Rupert Lowe's speech has sparked heated debates, making many question how much longer the UK can continue like this. Why does leadership keep failing to bring real change? Lowe didn't just highlight problems, he exposed years of mismanagement, blaming Kier Starmer's Labour Party. Instead of fixing real issues like inequality, housing shortages, and a struggling healthcare system, politicians pushed divisive policies. Under Starmer, crime has surged and many feel abandoned. The real issue? A political elite more focused on power than the public. Lowe's speech has struck a nerve, reflecting deep public frustration. A key topic: immigration. Between July and January, only 4,390 illegal migrants were deported. When told mass deportations would require a flight every hour, Lowe said, "Sounds like a great place to start." He insists strict enforcement would stop illegal crossings overnight. Meanwhile, Gervais mocks Starmer's scandals, especially his lockdown hypocrisy, enforcing restrictions while breaking them himself. This double standard has destroyed public trust. Gervais sums it up: "They're all just greedy little posh boys." The big question: will this frustration finally lead to real change? Rupert Lowe's critique of UK politics highlights a major issue: leaders prioritize power over accountability. Despite Starmer's controversial record, he remains a top contender for leadership, exposing how out of touch the system is with the public. Lowe argues that this lack of accountability is why the country continues to struggle with economic instability, rising crime, and failing public services. Lowe directly attacks Starmer's immigration policies, arguing they're more about political gains than real solutions. He points out how unchecked immigration has overwhelmed public services, leading to longer NHS wait times, overcrowded housing, and increased competition for jobs. This has created growing resentment among UK citizens who feel overlooked by their own government. Instead of addressing the root issues, policies seem designed to appease voter bases rather than fix real challenges, further deepening divisions in society. One of the biggest concerns: Labour's new law decriminalising illegal migration. Lowe warns this removes key deterrents, making it easier for illegal migrants to stay while UK taxpayers foot the bill. He also highlights the imbalance in government benefits, where immigrants often receive more support than native-born citizens, fueling a sense of unfairness. Many Britons struggling with the cost of living crisis see this as a betrayal, reinforcing their belief that politicians prioritize political correctness over national well-being. Public frustration is rising as communities feel the strain of high immigration. Lowe insists the UK must find a fairer balance, supporting newcomers without neglecting its own citizens. It's not about shutting doors but ensuring resources are distributed equitably. He argues that without strong border enforcement and policies that prioritize British citizens, the country risks further instability and division. Meanwhile, Lowe praises Trump's approach in the US, particularly his move to shut down DI programs, seeing it as a model for restoring national strength. He believes that political correctness has weakened the UK, allowing ineffective leadership to thrive while ignoring the concerns of everyday people. He insists that the UK needs similar decisive leadership, leaders who are willing to put national interests first and challenge a broken system. As resentment grows, the demand for real change intensifies. Lowe believes Labour will fall in the next election, emphasizing that Britain needs respect, not global approval. His message is clear: reforms must prioritize fairness, restore public trust, and unite a divided nation before it's too late.